welcome to Dad's Comic Haul number 3. Today I went back to Bean's Garage Sale Comics, which is basically just a local independent comic seller here in Columbus. He runs like a sale every 3 months or so, and like last time he did a 50-cent sale. Now he's got a whole new, I don't know, a few thousand more comics that he got in, and he's running a $1 comic sale. So I went to check it out today because if you remember from my last video, I am trying to collect the entire 1988 Wolverine series. I think there's something like 300 issues or so, and I'm trying to collect all of them. Especially, though, the ones that I had when I was a kid, which were all within from number 1 to number 125 somewhere. Okay, so basically that's all I picked up today is a whole bunch of Wolverine comics. Most of them for $1 a piece. A couple of them were more like specialty issues or whatever that cost a little more. But I'm going to share with you which ones I picked up today. I'm not going to tell you how much I paid for everything, but as you know, most of them were $1 a piece, and then you can figure out, if you want to, how much the other ones that I bought are worth and how much I probably paid for them. But anyway, here we go. Hold on. Actually, there's a couple out of order here, so let me just get these in the correct order real fast. Okay, here we go. Like I said, this is almost all Wolverine books except for one, but it's connected to a Wolverine book, so I'll share them with you one at a time. Here's Wolverine number 9. Wolverine number 20. '22. 25, 32, 37 with Lady Deathstrike, 45, and there's only a couple of these that didn't have a sleeve or a board in it. That sucks, but I'm going to buy some boards and sleeves to do this. It's been a long time since I collected comic books. I'm getting back in the game, at least for a series that I want to collect. Basically stuff that's nostalgic for me. So here's number 48. Number 50, and this was always a cool one. This Codename Wolverine has the thick cover, cutout cover, which I always thought was really cool. I had that when I was a kid. Number 51. '52. Got Silver Samurai on there. That's not Silver Samurai. That's like a female. So I don't know who that is. Who is that? Anyway, Wolverine number 53. And then this one I picked up. It costs a little more than the rest of them, but this one is an issue with Cyber. This is Wolverine number 80. I just always thought Cyber was kind of a lame character in terms of what he can do, but he always seemed a pretty good enemy for Wolverine. So, all right, then we also have Wolverine number 56, 58. I'm not terribly crazy about the artwork on that one. 59, which I like to call the Terminator issue. I don't know if that was a purposeful thing. Probably was because of the era. Wolverine number 60. 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, nope, not 65. What we got here? 89. 89, that was one I had when I was a kid. Alright, sorry about that, I got cut off. So, where were we? Okay, we got number 90. Number 93. Juggernaut on it. And a couple of these other ones, like 90 to 110, I bought last time. If you watch my my first Dad's Comic Haul video, you see that. But this is another one of my favorite ones, number 99. Number 99 and 100 go together beautifully. 100 was the big anniversary issue where they tried to put the adamantium back into Wolverine. And here it is with the special Holo cover. I don't know if you can see the hologram very well. There it is. There it is. I always thought this was a really cool issue. And when I was a kid, I had this one and the regular cover. I'd like to find a copy of the regular cover as well because it's a cool cover. And then we've got the more specialty ones that I got. This one is part of the Fatal Attraction series, which they all had this like cool Holo cover. It's a 6-part series and it goes across all the different comic books at the time. So X-Men, Uncanny X-Men, X-Factor, I believe, X-Force, and Wolverine. And there's like a little bit of the story in each one. So it's a pretty cool crossover event. It was some sort of like 30th anniversary X-Men 30th anniversary thing that they did. So really cool. Anyway, so I got this one, and then I'm still looking for Wolverine number 75 to go along with it, which is where Magneto pulls the adamantium out of Wolverine. And then this one is the most expensive one I bought, and it's one that I had when I was a kid, that I went to a comic book convention and bought. It was like the first time I went to a convention, had to have this comic book. But I got Wolverine number 1. Even before he was known as Patch, he just had that little that little like pantyhose mesh covering over his eyes, and that's it for like the first, I don't know, 8 or 10 issues of Wolverine. Anyway, that's probably the most expensive one I bought. Not terribly expensive, but the one of this collection that's worth the most money, and the one that's probably nearest and dearest to my heart. I sought after Wolverine number 1 from the moment I started reading comics. I bought it. I had lost it when our house got repossessed and everything, all my comic book collection was gone. This was one that I missed the most having. Alright, that is it. That is this episode of Dad's Comic Haul. And yeah, I don't call it Dad's Comic Haul just because I'm a dad, but because, if you notice, I'm basically only collecting back issues. I'm not up on current comics. It's a very dad thing to do. These are very dad books to like, you know what I mean? These are comic books from my childhood that a lot of people of today's generation probably wouldn't care as much for as I do. So this is why I call it Dad's Comic Haul, because it's more of a back issue hunting expedition for me, where I try to collect the entire series of Wolverine 1988 and a bunch of the other comics that I had when I was a kid. Just stuff that's very nostalgic for me and makes me happy inside. So if you're into this type of thing, my channel is a lot bigger than just comic books. I also talk about movies, TV series, random pop culture stuff, just basically anything I feel like talking about. Mostly nerd stuff, though. So if you're into that sort of thing, subscribe for more, because that's what I do here. Like the video if you enjoyed my sharing of these Wolverine comics. And yeah, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.